Gotta get my brain in. I didn't type a recap up. I was planning on it, but I forgot to type it. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Guild of Brockheart, brought to you by AED&D. You're here with Bork as your host, Donnie Danger, and the Man Bear.
Cheers.
Hey.
Here, drink.
Yeah, drink.
Anyways, we're continuing on season 2 of the Guild of Brockheart. We're on. This will be episode 3, and blanking. Okay, yeah, this will be episode 3, and so might as well just jump on in, and I'll give you guys a recap since I'm the DM on this one. All right. Well situated. Last time on the Guild of Brockheart, our adventurers set sail from Yellow Sea to go and find out what's going on the high seas. FYI, I did drop a rough map, and I have to figure out how to edit it and save it and whatever so I can show you guys. But our adventurers set sail to see what was going on, and they sailed for a couple days. They found out that the sailing life is kind of a boring one, but yet eventful at the same time, as they both ended up waking up in the middle of the night. And Donnie proceeded to join the rest of the crew in drinking as they docked with the secondary, defender protector ship, or something or another that they believe. And then Gnomeface decided to just sit out and watch the stars and contemplate things going on in his own life. But then they continued on, and they end up finding a group of sailors in a dinghy or two. Yes, they brought the people on board, and then they were told that there was they got sent off by a bunch of pirates who took over the ship. So, being as that's what they're out there for, the entire ship set sail and end up tracking down these pirates and started a barrage of cannonballs back and forth. The protector ship, or I forgot to look up the captain. Anyways, the protector ship ended up knocking down the main sail of the pirate ship, and so they end up pulling up to board the ship. Willow, being perched in the crow's nest, had a great vantage point and used one of the ropes ingeniously, I'll say, because I can't think of a better word, to swing herself onto the ship and start her head count at 2 right off the bat. Donnie, who was in...
Acrobatically?
Yeah, sure. Donnie, who is not about to get one-upped when he has no idea what's going on, decided that he's gonna stop helping everyone carry the bridge to set up between the two ships, and dropped his weight and decided to run and jump onto the other ship, which he mostly failed. But he caught himself before he landed in the water and climbed up to the top, where as soon as he got to the top, the bridge slammed down next to him with the sailors ready to cross.
Hey, it's Donnie Danger. You can't willingly let somebody else take the spotlight in a fight.
I mean, it was too late for that. The spotlight was already taken.
Yeah. He wouldn't admit that.
All right, so as you see on the screen, don't forget everyone, if you like our content, please make sure to like, subscribe, and review, rate, comment, all the good stuff, just so we can appreciate you, and you make sure you hear that you hear it when it comes out new. So so where we left off, we were on the ships and they just docked. Donnie is on the edge of the ship. He just climbed up. Willow just took out 2 people, and there's a whole bunch of people surrounding her, kind of scared, but surrounding her. I added a bunch of characters in a sense. Yeah, so there's a line of sailors ready to cross onto the pirate ship. Gnomeface is right behind them, and Donnie's on the edge. I don't know what this square is for.
Funsies?
Yep, I knew that was going to happen. All right, nope. I need to go closer.
Ooh. And I left my great axe behind, didn't I?
No, you use that to catch yourself.
Oh, okay, cool. I still have that.
You would jump in with the axe above your head. So. All right.
Yeah, you were planning some sort of leaping, slamming attack and failed.
Yeah, it turns out I don't actually have that move.
You do not have leap. You have not trained
Nope.
in the Dragoon ways.
No, I have not.
That is a sacred art, the ways of the Dragoon.
Too sacred for Donnie Danger.
So, setting the scene wise, Willow is so the bridge that was extended between the two ships is about halfway, like halfway on the ships. Willow is towards the front, where she landed. There's two bodies under her. There's a group of people around her. She's, out with both her swords, dual wielding like usual. They're all like, what the hell just happened? And I mean, these guys were ready for a fight, so like they're approaching her. Donnie's just coming up from the top, but like the people who were there have backed up since they saw the bridge coming down anyways, so there's no one in like directly in front of you. You have to like walk to them. And there's some sailors from the I'll say the military ship. There's some sailors like already crossing the bridge to get there. And then just behind the sailors are a Gnomeface. You can proceed to jump in line if you're going to cross the bridge, or let them go ahead of you however you wish.
I actually don't think I'm going to cross the bridge. I've really been contemplating on how, well, Gnomeface has been contemplating on how he's going to be, and I think I'm going to start focusing more on my magic and less on my melee. My melee will be more of a backup.
Okay.
I want to get in touch with my magic. So don't underestimate me. I can still put out a decent hurt.
Oh, I know your magic hurts like hell, and I know your sword does too. You don't use it very often, though.
Only when I have to save your ass.
That's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah. True enough.
Okay. So I'm just adding everyone to a turn order. I'm not keeping turn order. It's kind of a free-for-all brawl at this point.
All right. It's a little too chaotic to roll initiative. Everybody's ready to go.
Essentially. I mean, it's not gonna like necessarily play through as a fight, but like I'll make you guys roll and have some stuff that happens in rolls and stuff. So
Cool. Playing loose. I like it. Fits with pirate.
You're a loose person.
Loosey goosey.
now let me just set up the turn order where people just having assigned a number for no particular reason.
I was looking at my character sheet. I'm kind of glad we're not actually doing like... I don't know how you have this plan, but I forgot how crazy the extra large weapons were. Some extra rolls involved with that.
I mean, if you wanted, I mean, you're gonna have like AoEs probably would be the best if you decide to do that. But at the same time, will it be worth it?
Yeah, he usually isn't, I find out. But I try him from time to time just to add some spice to combat.
I mean, when you can hit 6 people with one of them, it's kind of worth it. But if you
So
set
I
the
know.
ship on fire, that's a different story.
Yeah, I don't plan on casting a fire. I thought about it. I thought about blowing up the ship, but I was like, there might be interesting stuff on there. I do want to do something if you are okay with me saying that.
Okay.
I want to cast Animate Dead on one of the corpses by Willow.
Seeing as you saw everything, I'm gonna say you kind of did it right after you did the guy. One of them. What are you gonna
Cool
have
with
them do?
Well, it's going to stand right here, and it's going to watch Willow's back, so anything that comes near Willow, it's going to chop up.
Alright, I'll just give her a high on that. Okay. Sounds good. Donnie, what are you planning on doing?
Okay, I'm going to taunt and then do defensive posture and just prepare for what comes next. But I'm going to move myself. I can't move my character. I'm just going to move myself here. Is taunt and defensive posture both bonus actions?
I mean, if you're not taking an actual action, you can use them both.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to strut into the middle of right here. Taunt, defensive posture.
Okay.
I picture Donnie Danger walking into the middle of the boat going, "Come get some, bitches!" And then going, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that," and hiding behind his shield.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely happening. Like, I just crawled up this ship just as everybody's, like, way back over there. There's nothing but pirates around me. I'm just like, hey, I'm the star of the ship. Oh, no.
Spoke too soon.
Alright, so going forward, yeah, so these guys move around. They end up taking, let's just roll 3d6. Oh. And a d12. Oh shit. Okay, so Willow deals out 12 damage to all of them, but she ends up taking 12 damage herself. Donnie, all these people line up next to you as a bunch of people come off the bridge, and the other ones go single file on there. With the next group, you will take 3d6 as well. 12 damage.
My AC is 19, if you're keeping track of any of that.
I mean, I'm rolling d6. If I was actually rolling, they're like d10s. This is more generalized fights. Like,
There's so many hitting you, there's no way you're blocking all of them.
Got it.
the combined total is coming to 12 versus
Makes
like,
sense.
oh hey, they're all rolling d10, 8d8 to d10s, and if they hit or something, it's just easier this way. All right, yeah. So Gnomeface, you do that. So she's got protected on the backside.
My next action, I want to cast Enchant Weapon on her weapon. And I want to add spark damage to her weapon.
All right.
Basically, super supportive roll because all my spells will blow up that boat.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Donnie, what are you doing next?
Okay, so I have a move called Cleave. I have other AoEs, but there's 3 people in front of me, so I'm going to use Cleave. Just want you to tell me exactly what I can roll for that, since I'm dual wielding 2 XLs.
Cleave was only a single weapon, but it was AoE.
Does my dual wielding come into play at all for this skill?
No,
I
I don't think so. Because
unfortunate.
you're allowed to cleave, but then hit with your second weapon as a standard action. As part of your standard action.
I'll take it.
So like you can't do. If I remember correctly, how we played it before. Your cleave counted as one weapon. You just decided to do a cleave with it. So you can hit the 3 people in front of you, but because you're dual wielding, you get a secondary swipe, but that's only at one person. It's
I'll
going to
take
be
it.
a lot to cleave with 2 weapons.
Absolutely makes sense.
I haven't figured that one out yet.
Yeah, a lot of my skills were not very planned out. Anyways, I'm gonna cleave. That's okay. 1d20 plus 7. Because of
Are
the
you rolling
modifiers.
hit?
Yes.
No, just roll damage. I'm not doing
Oh.
right now.
That's 2d6 plus 6.
I'm sort of giving turns and something like that. Just roll damage and I'm going to split it up.
XL weapons are 2d6. It's been written down on my
subscribing the man bear.
Really, I get the nerd voice? What the fuck, man?
So on what do you want from me?
I don't know.
Uh,
Sex? Can I have
so-
sex?
Huh?
Sex? Can I have sex? I need sex.
not with me. I mean, I can wingman for you, but like, I'm not gonna. I'm married, man.
Well, I'm sure Katie would enjoy to watch.
Little
Yeah.
voyeurism.
We'll have to ask her.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, you do 14 damage to the people in front of you.
And then my one-hander hit.
Bless you.
It was a cough, but thank you.
Sorry.
14 again, but just the one person.
All right, I'm gonna say you yeeted this person off, and they're bye-bye.
Nice.
You end up, they got startled a little bit by the cleave, and then you came in with the sword, and they end up just like losing their balance and falling over.
When you get hit with something the size of your own body.
Fair. Man. Oh no. So it's Willow.
Uh-huh. She's now got a D8 of spark damage added to her weapon.
All right. Let me look.
So she gets hit with 7. She deals 16 damage to the 3 around her. And the other one moves closer and type of thing. Gnomeface, what are you doing next?
I have a plan, but I forgot what it was. Give me a second.
What's both of your agilities?
My agility is 19, so plus 4.
16 plus 3. I like this. I like this track you got.
It has been far too long since I drank because I'm hyper, and I do not get hyper when I drink.
I mean,
I am gonna do something kind of risky.
All right.
I wanna-
Before you do that, you do feel a similar like bump in the water.
Ah, fuck me. I know there's a monster under us, but I can't really do anything about it right now. I'm just gonna have to kind of like mentally prepare myself for getting fucked up pretty soon here. I want to cast Shower Dance, which I don't actually use very often, but it's a 3x3 grid. I kind of want to put it right here.
You couldn't draw it in blue.
It popped up automatically being tan. I just used the default. And I'm also going to use the 1 MP to keep up her enchantment.
from my screen, it looks like they're getting a yellow shower.
Well, I am a 12-year-old, so you know it's possible. And then I don't know if you'll let me do this, but since we're kind of doing this all chaotic, I want to immediately after the shower dance is cast, I want to use my casting train, which allows me to shoot 3 shots with spark, and I want to hit 1 with each of them in the rain shower.
All right, I'll allow it. What's the damage on that?
D8 for each of them,
Plus the
plus
shower.
whatever for them being in the water. The
I mean,
the
if
shower
you-
dance only slows them down, and it makes them accessible to the electric.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually do any damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to increase the damage by my electricity. You want me to roll?
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 3 because I rolled 3 S8. Okay, 1 takes 4, 1 takes 6, and 1 takes 3. Figure start at the top, go clockwise.
Did I miss something? Somebody got yeeted in front of me.
I haven't explained that yet because he's still rolling. He was still rolling.
Oh.
All right.
Then yes, you missed something.
Yeah. Okay, so you do that. Donnie, yeah, in the commotion or whatever, like you turn to see if people are coming and following you, and then you turn back around, and when there were 3 people in front of you. Now you yeeted the one, and one of the other 2 have disappeared.
Huh, must have gotten scared.
What are you doing next? So let's move some people around. I'm gonna leave a couple people on, but these guys go forward. So now Willow has a little help. Move these guys on the bridge. Oopsies, not that. And then a group of these guys next. Oh. You're 36 now. Okay.
Okay. Well, being so confident that I thought the other person just ran away, I'm going to taunt in front of all these guys. Just to show about. Oh.
Okay. He's hiccuping.
Where'd it go?
Plus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, easy.
That's my damage roll.
Alright.
And I taunt. Oh yeah! Yeah, I strike a pose.
Okay, you do
Now you
that.
gotta make sure you pose for the camera, too.
Oh yeah, I pose in front of these guys, right? I do like a flex and I like taunt, and then I look behind me and wink at this camera that I'm imagining is behind me.
Oh, I meant the camera for the Twitch stream, dude.
Oh.
You meant literally pose for the camera.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get the good angle on this.
Alright, so during this commotion, let's roll for the Willow stuff. She does. How many people are around her? 5d8.
Don't forget her D8 is spark damage as well.
Alright, yeah, these 2 people are gone. They're just stacked up on a pile. The 3d6. She takes. What? Damn, they're rolling high on her. Takes 14. Okay, yeah. So as the battle is commencing, and I just see a tiny square that Gnomeface accidentally drew.
Yeah, I couldn't get it off without, because it's, oh, there it goes. It was like attached to my character.
As this is all going on, you guys hear some like cannons in the distance.
Who's firing this? We're both right next to each other. What?
It's a defensive crew, dude. We had another boat with us, remember?
I would know that if you were right here to tell me that.
Oh, you were role-playing that. I thought you actually wanted to know. How bad?
Yeah, so some of you turn and look and see a ship on the horizon. Not really sure if it's friend or foe. But like it's shot in the general vicinity. I guess yeah, Donnie, are you staying put? You moving at all?
I mean, I'm surrounded. I got immediate concerns. Whatever is going on with those ship cannons, I've got problems right in front of me. So I'm gonna cleave again. Plus 6. That's damage on my cleave to the 2 in front of me. Who's left standing? That'll determine my bonus action.
I'll say you killed this one.
And then I standard strike him. $11.
All right, he's done.
Oh yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
So for me, I'm actually going to plop my ass down on the boat and start meditating, because playing a support role has, like, fucking tanked my MP. And I just felt the bump and heard cannons, so I need to meditate.
Just being a turret costs a lot of MP.
About how many meditate are you going to give me, since we're not really doing this turn by turn?
3 turns.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Willa does some actions. Yeah. All right. That one's done. This guy comes down. These guys are mad because she just, fucked some people up. And these are coming. Meanwhile, let me do it that way. Oh.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Meanwhile, another ship pulls up next to you.
Ho, 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 ho. I love this.
Fuck me life.
Okay.
Fuck me life.
What a twist.
Looking at this ship, I can tell they're pirates, right?
I'm gonna make a roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
In a wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Cookies. Fuck me. 9.
So you can tell they look more like the ship that you're attacking, quote unquote, than the ship that you're on.
Okay, I don't want to identify them, but looking at the captain of our boat, can I tell if he looks worried about these new guys or if he looks excited that they're here?
You can tell he's not happy that they're there.
Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid then. Doo-doo-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you know how I keep a bottle of alcohol on me at all times? Pure alcohol?
Yeah.
I want to use that finally. I am going to cast Create Water Elemental on the alcohol. And I want to create it over here.
Fucking creative.
And then I want to shoot it with a firebolt. So it blows the fuck up.
Sure, I'll allow it.
That's what I'm doing. So an alcohol elemental basically appears right here. And then I'm going to blow it up.
Okay.
I don't know how you want me to roll that or whatnot.
So, Gnomeface yeets. What would you say? Like
I'd throw the bottle over.
a 750?
And then I don't know what you mean by a 750.
Then 750 milliliter, like the normal one, the small one, not the handle, but like a normal like pocket, like not necessarily pocket one, but like the standard one that they have at the bars, type thing.
The water skin.
Okay.
So like a quarter gallon of water.
Pretty much 750.
Okay.
So Gnomeface sees this other ship, runs towards it on his ship, takes his water skin, throws it over the water. It lands on the ground in front of the feet of everyone else, and it splashes all over. Just then, a elemental, like a bearish form pops out of it. Like like sucks up the alcohol, pops up, and is like ready to attack everything, dripping all over. And next thing you know, it gets engulfed in fire and just sizzles and just goes all in fire as the entire thing like gets encompassed in fire. Everyone can hear the like whir of the fire because you hit one spot and it just kind of absorbs the fire and just like becomes part of it. So like it's just heating the air around and everyone can hear that really quickly. So and the quickness of the heat makes it kind of a roar and everyone around here can hear that.
Even on the other ship?
Yeah, you heard that.
Holy shit. What's going on back there?
Meanwhile, Johnny stayed in the same spot. So the people are approaching him. And I mean, you getting some help.
Yeah. So I'm getting the feeling these guys like the move cleave a lot. So they keep lining up perfectly.
Alright, I'm saying these two jump on and this guy hesitates because there's another ship behind him. No one has dropped a bridge between the two ships. Well, the new ship that showed up is kind of distracted. No, yeah, so that was Gnomeface's like turn, quote unquote. Okay, Donnie, you're up.
Gonna cleave again. Let's do it. $13 damage.
Did you
One
only
of them.
Did you only hit two of them?
Are we rolling hit now?
No,
No, but there's 3 in front of you, so you roll 3 damage. You haven't noticed that?
I was gonna say you only rolled 2d6. I figured you'd roll 3d6. I don't know what's the normal damage, or did I divvy it up last time?
Okay, the way Ultra XL weapons work is they're not a D12 because normal great swords are a D10. XLs are a 2d6. It's been written down on my character sheet.
Yeah, but what's your cleave?
My cleave is a normal swing that hits 3 targets in front of me. So that's 2d6, assuming it lands to everybody in front of me.
Yeah, so you're assuming it hits everyone. So you should be rolling 66.
Okay. Oh, sure how you were handling that.
And then I was just splitting it by 3 and handing it to each of them.
Okay, so the way that modifier works, it's 6 for 2 rolls, 6 for 2 rolls, 6 for 2 rolls. Or plus 6 to 2 of those rolls each.
So an even 40. Cool. Are these any of the... Okay. None of these were weakened beforehand, so...
Then I have 1 extra swing. Oh, plus 6. 13 damage. To 1 survivor of the cleave. The one directly in front of me.
No first roll, perception check.
Perception. You use wisdom for perception, correct?
Yes. Because I'm normal.
Yep, I'm weird.
Yeah, I'll say you knocked out the person in front of you.
Dick my rolls tonight. I got an 8.
Alright. So in this time, the so Willow decides that apparently you guys don't know, but like you guys I should roll a d20, Donnie, to see if you notice a perception. So
Don't forget, she still got that undead watching her back, unless you killed it. I don't know if you did or not.
it's fine.
Okay.
9.
Alright, you don't notice. He runs, jumps to the other boat, and is a full-out sprint, and grabs kind of the rope that was on the ground, and swings her way up and lands on the ship.
The one I
Gnomeface.
just lit on fire?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck, crazy woman?
Gnomeface, I'm assuming you notice.
Well, she's right in front of me, so I probably would, yeah.
As she's landing, actually, the elemental or shape dissipates.
Did
What's
she cancel my spell?
Hi, D&D, what's up? What do you need?
Hi, Katie!
Kenny says hi. So does Owen.
Still just jamming out to this tavern track.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Willow just put out my spell. I mean, that was pretty fucking epic. I'll be pissed if she put it out.
She's always doing her own thing. She's never telling everybody what she's planning.
I know, and I saved that move for such a cool moment, too.
I mean, from your perspective, it kind of looks like the fire just like burned up through the monster.
Oh, okay.
So like it didn't look like it just disappeared. It like it looked naturally like it burned through it.
Okay.
You gotta
Which makes sense. That's essentially what I wanted it
how
to
to
do.
I mean, there is still some like residual flames of like that you could tell like some of the wood like maybe absorbed some of the alcohol and it's sitting there, but like, yeah.
I essentially just wanted to create a big ass fucking bonfire, like, and set a wooden boat on fire. That was my plan. So as long as that worked, I'm cool.
Unfortunately for you, alcohol burns really quickly.
Yeah, but so does wood.
You have to get wood hot enough for it to actually keep burning. But yes, there are some small ones that are still there because it did drip all over. So, who's up? Donnie, did you just go?
I think I did. I did, and then Willow just.
Oh yeah.
I think it
So,
would
Gnomeface,
be...
what are you doing?
Well, since I don't really care about this one anyway, since I already tried to light it on fire, I'm gonna add a little more fire to the fuel of me fucking shit up. I'm going to casting train, which is my one that allows me to cast 3, with my earth-coated fireball, which is my big explosion AoE. And I'm gonna shoot all 3 right at this guy who is standing right by where my elemental was burning. So everything around here should be primed to fucking explode and light on fire.
Okay. What are you doing again? Sorry, what spells?
Casting train, which allows me to cast 3 of my spells.
Yes.
And I'm using earth-coated fireball, which is my big AoE explosion spell.
Okay.
So that does 1d8 to the guy and a d4 to a 5-foot area around him. And I'm attacking this guy, so that would get pretty much the 4 others would get the d4 and he would get the d8. The d8s are 1, 2, 3. The d4s are 2, 2, 4.
Alright, I'll say this guy gets yeeted off. You just see him plop in the water in front of you.
Like I said, this should all be primed for burning, and this is a big fucking fiery explosion of burning gravel, so...
I mean, it
adding fuel
lands,
to the
and
fire.
some of what was burning beforehand, the fire, heats up and expands. Or, the fire itself, spreads a little bit. Meanwhile, you see a handful of these people come back up, and they, throw. You saw them with pails. They're trying to put out the fire. I'll go, Donnie. You can go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a perception check real quick, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm not sure if you're doing this on purpose. I haven't been attacked for the last 2 rounds. Can I tell why? I got a 3.
You think everyone's scared to attack you?
Good answer.
That adds up. It makes sense. I'm gonna cleave. So there's only 2 people in front of me, so that's gonna be 46. That's a 5 plus 6, an 11 to one person, and a 15 to the other.
All right. That guy gets knocked off. Or that guy gets killed. The other one was just still pretty fresh.
Then I'm going to use my other arm to do a standard swing. $15 damage.
Okay, yeah, you kill that one. That one's gone.
These XLs are absolutely nuts when they hit every single round.
All right, Gnomeface. Once again, you feel that bump in the water. Donnie.
Yep.
As you finish that hit, you feel a rocking of the ship. That's weird. It's almost like the ship hit a rock or something. It was very jerky motion versus a sway motion.
Okay, I know I didn't intimidate this ship too. What's going on?
Donnie shows some sense for once.
Gnomeface. So you're just you're outside earshot
Mm-hmm.
of what's being talked about and going on in this boat, the other boat. But all of a sudden, you saw Willow, and instead of attacking anyone when she landed, you shot your fireball or whatever, and some people came up, you have a couple people, and I'll move them. Like these three, they're trying to put out the fires. Everyone else, as Willow is talking, it's kind of like spread out, not with any ambition to like fight, but it looks like they're doing normal like work on the ship.
Okay.
Like it's just like a day's work. And you're a little confused, and you see Willow grab the wheel.
When the fuck is Willow a pirate? Okay, so I'm gonna trust Willow because she hasn't let us down yet, and if she stabs me in the back, I'm gonna be super pissed. I'm gonna go back over to the ship that I know is like fucking attacking us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go here. And nope, I don't want to go there. Go here. And no, never mind. I'm gonna go here. I'm plop down and meditate.
Okay. I'd say both of you roll a perception check.
Where did our captain go?
A 9. As perceptive as ever.
A 10. I got shit rolls tonight.
All right, so you both end up like hearing a random scream from someone that like standed between you two. Like in this general direction, like you hear just like a yell, like ah!
Pirates in front. So I look over my.
You don't know why or what happened. You just hear that.
I look over my shoulder because I'm not fighting any pirates at the moment.
You don't know where it came from.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's the other way around. Gnomeface, do you do anything?
Honestly, I want to continue meditating. I have a feeling. I've been feeling this for a while, so this is how I've been feeling. But there's a creature under us, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come up to eat us soon. And I'm low on MP, so I try to block out the sounds and regain my magic.
Okay. Meanwhile, around this time, you both get a little ping in your message system.
Oops. I have time to look at it.
Are you gonna ignore it or look at it?
I have time to look at it. I'm gonna look at it.
I'm gonna look as well.
All right. You both open your HUD and look at it, and it's from Willow, and she says you both have 2 seconds to get on the ship, or I'm leaving without you.
Okay, I get up and I fucking book it.
Yeah. Lunge. Oh, that's not leap. I don't have any leaping skills. I try to use my acrobatics. I try to use my acrobatics to get down this bridge without, pushing anybody off or getting pushed off myself. And I try to sprint across before leaping. So I'm using my full standard action to just sprint.
Roll d20. We'll go with the first group of people here. If you roll above above a 12, you get past them, no problem.
Do I add agility?
Yeah, sure.
11.
I mean, I could
It's not
play it
great.
this way.
11.
Yeah.
It doesn't even show me that you rolled.
You rolled a
Oh.
3d8.
No, that's me.
Oh, did I not roll? I must have typed something wrong.
Okay.
20.
Why would his agility check be a 3d8?
Oh,
what
a
I-
15.
All right,
Oh,
you successfully get past them. I can go 2 back. Fine, whatever. Go to front. To front.
I don't know how I made that roll on accident.
All right. I'll allow you. Full out sprinting, you can get to here. And then I'll deal with Gnomeface. But you have to roll. Okay, if you roll below a 7, you fall. If you roll above 15, you get past them.
All right, another agility check. 20. None
You
that.
You successfully get past them, and you get to there. Gnomeface,
Yippers.
what's your movement?
Fuck, I know. My agility is 19. I don't have a movement though.
Okay, so like standard movement. I mean, you are a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
There is a 20-foot gap between here.
Yeah, see, I was right here. So I was basically going sprinty, 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 jump! And I was gonna hope to make it.
Yeah, and you
That
moved
is
yourself.
actually 30 feet. I know.
You moved yourself before you rolled for the check.
Yeah, totally did.
Do you have any? I mean, your agility is what?
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a plus
4.
4. What is it? What I have make you have to pass last time, Donnie? Was it 18 or 19?
You didn't say either of those numbers. I think you said 12.
No, last session when you were trying to jump across.
Oh, I think that was
I think it was like a 16 or a 17.
yeah,
I
it
don't
was
think
a
an 18
16
or
or
19.
16 or 17. It wasn't 18 or 19. I'm pretty sure it was 16.
Well, for the sake of fun, if you are gonna jump, you have to get above an 18 because the ship is already to start to move because the sails have been dropped. It's not like actually going.
Not
It's
12.
like creep. Oh.
Stakes are high.
Okay. Roll a d20 of reflexive check.
Agility again?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drown.
Yeah, so you're running and you're feeling rushed.
Did say 2 seconds.
Yeah, she was saying hurry the hell up. In this time, like, you found a path and you're like, oh, I think jumping's the best way, and you start running and you go to step on the ledge and like go to jump, but as you put your plant foot, it kind of, there's something slimy on the side and it slips right off. And you go to grab to keep yourself from falling off, and you you don't actually get to grab yourself. You kind of like catch and then you start sliding off of it because of this whatever slick, oily substance is on here. So you're about to be in free fall.
I really don't have anything to help me here.
Meanwhile,
the most I can think of, if you will let me, is cast water elemental on the ground, on the water that I'm about to land, and have it catch me.
okay.
That's the most I can think of.
Meanwhile, in the turn it took, for the sails are dropped and stuff. So, Donnie, actually, I need to do this first. Who's 32? Oh, gotta roll again. Who's 19? This guy. Okay, Donnie, you have to roll again, likewise.
Okay. As I'm running, do I see Gnomeface slipping?
I'd say yes. Because
Okay,
he's well in front of you, so like.
Initially, I was planning to reach for my tomahawks to kind of like catch myself and mountain climber my way up the ship. But now my priority is to save my buddy, so I only reach for one tomahawk and keep one hand free to hopefully save Gnomeface for once. Never done this before, so hopefully things turn out. But I'm gonna sprint, do what I've been doing, and hopefully try to catch my pal. On unnatural 20.
I'll say yeah. You managed to successfully well, you managed to get to the edge, and likewise Gnomeface caught himself as he was hitting the water, and the elemental kind of like pushed him up as you were reaching over, and you kind of grabbed his hand and pulled him onto the ship.
Did I make the jump, or I just pull him back on the ship we were jumping from?
Were you planning to jump at the same time?
Yeah, I kind of thought he was slipping off of the ship that he jumped to. That's what I thought.
No, he was slipping as he was jumping off. So like,
Okay.
how you like jumped and fell, he just fell immediately.
Oh. Well, yeah, I pull him up. If I have time to jump with him in my hand, that was the plan.
It's gonna be hard. I mean, it's a little further away, so you're gonna have to get like above a 20.
Gnomeface, I hope you have a plan B. I say
My
it.
plan B.
I didn't hear it.
I cast water elemental on the ground below me just to have it catch me.
Okay, well, I rolled a 7, so let's see how that works out.
I'm slightly surprised. Alright, so this ship is like over here as Donnie goes from a running start to grabbing Gnomeface and decides to go from like a 2-step jump. Ends up landing in the water, but like he kind of like tries to give like Gnomeface an oomph. But once again, Gnomeface's water elemental that he summons like just moves over, catches him, and kind of throws him back onto the ship. So Gnomeface, you're on the ship.
Wait.
So for you, like you went to jump, you slipped, you fell, you got caught by the water, got pushed up, then got pulled up into someone's arms, and without like any like second a break or anything, and then you get like you're in the air as you're in the person's arm, Donnie's, and you end up falling out of their arms midair, and then you will do the same thing again where the water elemental like catches you and throws you right back up to the ship. So you're just up and down in a circle. But you are currently on the ship as you hear kerplunk behind you.
Well, if I actually summon the water element, it lasts more than a turn, so I wanted to go after Donnie after he kerplunks.
Okay, it will take a second though, because it just took its, and like he kerplunked at the same time it threw you back up.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, as soon as I hear the kerplunk, I'm like, oh shit, and I mentally order the water elemental to grab Donnie.
My hands flailing, and probably gonna be very surprised by whatever catches me, if anything.
Okay. For the sake of continuing, or for what's going on in here, that ship is starting to sail away.
Sail away.
You're hoping Willow comes back around for a second chance.
What are you thinking?
You're underwater, dude. Gnomeface, what are you planning on doing?
Well, as like we're kind of sort of sailing away, I'm, like I said, ordering the water elemental to get Donnie and try to get him closer to the boat. It should have advantage, seeing as it's in the fucking ocean. So I wanted to use every ounce of its power to try to get Donnie to the back of the boat. And as that's happening, I want to approach Willow and be like, what the fuck is going on?
You're not on the boat.
You said I landed on the boat.
It sent you back to the boat you fell off of.
That was not the plan. Why did it send me back there?
What happened there? 'Cause that's what happened.
A little bit surprised by that turnout myself.
Yeah, so am I. I thought I made it onto this boat.
No, it returned, like initially you fell right next to the boat and it brought you back up onto the boat. And then when when you landed again, it brought you back up onto the same boat.
Well, that's garbage. I have literally nothing that can help me here. You're a butthole. Ooh, can I stand on my earthen shields?
On your what?
My earthen shields, they float. Can I stand on them?
Your ripping shield?
Earthen.
Earthen.
Oh, earthen. I mean, you could try.
I do that. I try. I cast earthen shield. I cast it actually kind of where Donnie is. I want to cast it like here-ish. Not on Donnie, obviously, because he's in the ocean, but like here-ish, which is only 10 feet off and about 5, 10, 15 feet away from the boat. And I want to jump on the shield and then jump on the boat.
Okay, so the boat is at least 25 to 30 feet away, and it's
Not according to the grid.
Okay,
That's 1, 2.
I didn't feel like moving it again yet.
3. Now it's 20 feet away. So I cast Earthen Shield here, and I cast Earthen Shield here, and then jump on the boat. So it's 3 boat jumps. 1, 2, 3. And I can move 30 feet at least.
Okay. Roll agility check for both of them.
Dookie dookie. Let's see if I can actually succeed here. +4. Okay, I got a 11 and a 22.
Wait. Oh, that worked. Okay. Yeah, let me draw. So you wanna? You said always like that. Okay. Well, for the sake of sake.
There.
Just do that.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're underwater. You don't know what's going on.
Everything's yellow.
And like here.
Here. Yeah. 10 feet between each gap seems reasonable.
Okay.
Hey, why'd the boat move?
It's been going. Hang on. So okay.
Trying to make life harder for us, aren't you? You want
Well,
us to get eaten by the sea monster.
So what? Doesn't every DM? But anyways, so how I ran it before, I'm pretty sure it was 2 points per 5 feet is what the DC was. Was it
Okay.
not? So with
I don't know.
with a standstill start, you'd have to get 14 to land on the first one. So it'd be 14 for each one.
But if oh no, that would probably kill my movement. I only got an 11 for my first one, but I got a 22 for my second one. Can't we balance it out for a higher score of awesomeness?
So I will allow for you to land and pull yourself up.
Okay.
And then with the 2 rolls, you roll again to see if you make it on the next one. But the boat also moved 5 feet away in the time it took you to pull yourself up.
Me, I got a 12.
You didn't land, but you were able to catch yourself before you fell. Like, you didn't fall in the water or anything, but like.
So while I'm pulling myself up onto this earthen stonework thingy, I wanna I am Willow and be like, "Stop moving the boat, you bitch!" Well, I don't want to say bitch because I'm 12-year-old, but yeah, you know what I mean.
She replies, I can't. I can come back around for you guys. But
I'm
the sails
floating in
were
midair.
already down.
Throw me a rope or a ladder or something, and Donnie's drowning.
Wait a second. There. That one is off. Okay. That's what she says. So you're technically.
Technically standing on this floating rock right here. Boop.
Yes, you're standing on that rock. All right. So yeah, the ship is. You can tell it caught some wind and it's just. I can't twist it anymore. Like it caught the wind and it's just headed on out.
Has my water elemental saved Donnie from drowning yet?
He has
I
not
thought I was on
returned
a
yet.
platform.
Wait, what?
I thought I was in an earthen shield that was cast under me.
No. No,
Okay.
you kerplunked
you.
into the water. Like you landed and went down.
The earthen
No.
shield is floating in the air.
Yeah.
Ah.
I haven't got back to you yet, Donnie. So. Yeah, Gnomeface, are you gonna sit on the shield and just wait, or are you gonna...
I am. I'm not gonna try to fucking make it there. Honestly, I've been jumping for shit. But what I do want to do is, like I said, if my elemental has stopped Donnie from drowning, I want to see if I can control this one. Sorry, I didn't mean to move Donnie. Control this one, and make it go closer to the water, so it's kind of like a ledge you can grab onto.
The elemental has not surfaced with Donnie yet. That's what I can tell you.
I still want to lower that platform, though. I want to lower it closer to the water, so when he does surface, if he surfaces, it doesn't die. He has something to grab onto, since he did try to save me and all.
I mean, you can do that. I was just wondering if you're gonna stay floating there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on mine and lower the other one so he has something to grab.
Okay. So I mean, if that's what you're doing, so Gnomeface is sitting there, sitting on his earthen shield as the new boat end up getting pulled away by the wind before him and Donnie could get on there. He has no idea where his friend is currently at the time.
Nope.
Are you? What number are you? Oh wait, I can roll d20s now. Okay, so which one is 12? That guy disappeared. I don't know if you're looking, but like
People are dying.
people are disappearing. Roll a, since that one was closer to you, roll a d20 for perception.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, there's a good fucking roll. A natural 20.
So, let me know if this is not what you were planning, but you're standing there and you lower the platform lower for Donnie. And as you do that, you're like, you know, I feel safer out here. I'm gonna take a break, and you end up sitting down on your platform and just waiting out. And as you're sitting down, you end up looking up, and you see the person in front of you, who's like on the edge of the ship, who's kind of watching all this happen. And I'm getting yanked over the side and pulled into the water, but what looks like a tentacle.
I just curse and go, I told the captain there was a sea critter.
So, since you're just waiting, Donnie, we're gonna switch to you.
I'm drowning. My arms are reaching about for a purchase. Anything I can grip.
All right, there you are.
Oh boy. I've got my own map for drowning. This does not bode well.
So yeah, you fell into the water trying to, even though you didn't make it like just physically jumping onto the last boat, you still thought it was a great idea to just try to jump straight onto the other boat, this time without a running start. And you kerplunked in the water, and it felt like you felt quite a bit. I mean, you did fall like 30 feet into the water. You open your eyes to like try to see where to go, and it's just darkness all around you.
Can I roll a perception check to determine which way is up in the heat of the moment?
I'll allow you.
And that one.
I mean, this just, everything is black. None of your senses are working. You feel like the hit on the water like messed up the thing in your ear that like tells you your direction. Like, it's just all you can see is black. And
I may or may not have just pooped my pants.
excellent. Donnie's about to himself. Yeah, you have no idea which way's up, which way you came from, which way to go, and all you can see is just darkness in the water.
I spend my full round trying to do more perception checks. A standard action perception check. Because I'm not doing anything until I know what's going on. I'm freaking out, man. A 6.
We are just rolling like garbage tonight, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you still see darkness. Like it's bad. Like you can't really make out what's like if there's shadows or anything. Like I said, the water is like black. I rolled to see what happened, and I rolled on that 20. So just like that, your midsection has been grabbed.
Oh, no.
Your poor Donnie is dead.
No.
Donnie is super dead.
Oh, something. No.
Wait, what was that? You kind of cut out there.
At least I have something to attack now.
That is true. But like whatever it was, like you felt it like bump you, and just all of a sudden now your midsection is being like squeezed, so it's uncomfortable, but not like it's trying to kill you. And you feel yourself getting pulled through the water.
Not liking this.
Oh. Select. You get moved up to here.
Oh no, everything's black. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still black, but like...
Everything has been black. You back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Your screen froze for a second. What would you
Have I
like
been
to
going in
do?
and out still?
No, you just
activate-
pause.
Okay. You can hear me. I'm going to activate my rage. I never use rage, but now is the time to use it. Cut my health in half.
Well, he freezes. Let's figure out how much health he had before. He never put it on his character sheet. Oh, he never put it on the map. What's your health?
Me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
I can hear
There
you
you
now.
are.
Okay, so my health is 150. Well, it's 137 right now. I activate rage. So half of that goes away.
137. Okay, so you're like 68 or something? 66?
Yeah, okay, I'll say 66. It's easier to type. And then I'm going to power swing whatever is reaching for me.
68.
So 15% of my HP, 15% of 68.
So 9, 10.
Okay, I have 58 HP. And I power swing.
So I mean, so it very much has you grabbed at this point.
Molten
Roll-
Grace generate light?
Roll a d20 for your hit.
Any mods?
Oh, it's your hit.
Okay. Nat 1.
You are so disoriented by smacking the water so hard that you cannot swing in the right direction. And like
I was teasing, but you might actually be dead now.
I'm like furiously gurgling right now. I'm like, oh no.
like you thought the thing that is actually around your body was there, but like you're so disoriented by like the hit of the water, being grabbed, you can't see anything, you can't swing, like you just flat out miss.
No, it's so bad. This is so bad.
All right, let's switch back to Gnomeface.
Okay.
All right, Gnomeface. Are you doing anything, or are you sitting here waiting for Donnie?
Meditating while I wait and hoping that Donnie and the boat come back quickly because I just saw a tentacle eat a person.
All right. In that case,
How many meditates are you gonna give me?
I'll give you 3. Okay, 10. 3 doesn't count. 6.
Yeah.
What?
I dropped my mouse.
I thought you realized the other part of it.
The other part of what?
That worked. Apparently you weren't paying attention. Oh shit. Someone was supposed to die. That guy.
Ooh.
Um. Okay, yeah, so I hate to break it to you, Gnomeface, but while you're sitting here meditating, you feel something slithering across your body. Your like legs.
Fuck me. I'm floating in the air here.
Okay.
Sorry. I had a complaint. You're gonna eat me.
I never said I was gonna eat you.
You're gonna eat me. I'm a gnome. I'm snack sized. Anyway, I'm going to pull out my rapier and immediately cast Spark Enchantment on it and stab into whatever the fuck is around my legs.
Alright, roll a d20.
Am I rolling for hit or something
Yeah.
else?
Oh yeah. Roll for hit. Now we're in like normal combat.
What's my hit is agility for my rapier, correct?
Yes. It has finesse.
Yeepers. 14.
It misses.
Really? It's on my body.
Yeah, but you also try not to hit yourself.
I should get a touch attack.
I mean, I'll allow the touch attack for the electricity.
Well, the electricity is on the rapier.
Okay, fine. Let me check. You are right. A touch attack would technically count. Touches without AC, right? Or without dexterity?
Touch is without dexterity, just armor.
Alright, still doesn't count. Still doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay. Sad face. Well, I guess I'm joining you in the deep dark sea.
Okay. So, what happens to you is a little more interesting. So you ended up like you went to like stab it, and you end up like smacking it or whatever. And instead of just pulling you straight underwater, it kind of just like whips you around a whole bunch. Like it like wraps around your leg. and kind of just like picks you up and just like ragdoll, just swings you around a whole bunch and kind of like holds you up. Meanwhile, there on both the ships, there's a bunch of tentacles coming up on both sides and literally just like grabbing the ship itself. Stay out of the track, fella. It like grabbed the ship itself on kind of like both the ships or whatever, and because it's like holding you up for just a second so you can see forward. And meanwhile, there's like a couple giant tentacles coming out of the ground that come smashing down onto the ships, just flat out destroying them. As the tentacles that wrapped up around it just kind of just rip the ship apart.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's basically tearing this ship up while it swings me around like a crazy person.
If you want to call yourself a crazy person, that's on you.
Well, I am crazy.
Imagining it ripping the ship apart the way Captain America split that log.
I was just waiting for your reaction.
Basically, I'm screaming bloody murder, probably pissing my armor, and not very happy.
Fair. That's an accurate response. Yeah, so at this point it just keeps like swinging you around, and like you don't know why it's acting differently than than what you saw. Maybe it's because you attacked it or something, but it ended up like swinging you, flipping back and forth, and then all of a sudden, like in mid-swing, you get let loose. You don't know if it let go of you or you slipped out. I don't know if you tried to feel it, but now you're just free flying through the air, like far. So while he contemplates his life as he's flying through the air at like sub-Mach speeds, we're gonna go back to Donnie.
If
All right.
I'm still being held, I'm gonna be power swinging.
If I'm not mistaken, that you were the last one to make a move, right?
It's been a while since I made a move.
No,
No.
against the squid on your last turn, you were the last one to attack.
Oh yeah, and I rolled in that one.
Okay.
Yippers.
So yeah, you feel the pull once again, and you get like you kind of just like feel the water rushing past your body.
I don't like this. Oh no, with this map, no.
This map. So all of a sudden, like you get close, like you get close enough, and you can sort of make out what looks to be like a disgusting mess. Like it's just like a circleness of like skin, some like what you think are teeth aligned, multiple rows of teeth aligned in circles, just like skin in each direction of sorts.
Don't pause on my account, but I have to eat.
I will grab.
I don't know if you want to monologue what happens next, or just contemplate your life, or I don't know what your plan is, but the floor is yours.
As I see this, as I'm furiously flailing my power swing while using my rarely used rage, I contemplate my short life of adventure before my mundane existence as a gamer. And I think, I don't have time to think. I best keep swinging. And I keep power swinging.
All right, roll for it. What are you trying to hit?
The tentacle holding me.
Okay.
Whatever I'm looking at, this maw, it's a bit out of reach.
I mean, you have a two-handed something or another. Like, you might be able to reach it.
Okay. If I think I can reach it, I've got my molten greatsword, my trusty Volcanus. It's served me long. And if I will perish, it'll perish alongside me, and we'll both perish in glory. I whip out Volcanus gloriously. I'm no longer dual wielding. I'm just fully gripping with two hands.
A slight glow in the water it emits from it.
I can only rely on Volcanus. And I stare this maw down. Volcanus, being a sort of volcanic magma, emits light so much that I can clearly see what's before me. And be what may come, this swing, I put everything I have into it.
See everything before you. I mean, the water is black. I mean, it helps, but like,
An unnatural 20.
I mean, you hit.
And then with Volcanus, since I'm just holding it with two hands, I'm just purely focusing on Volcanus. I'm not dual wielding. I'm not doing any of my tricks. This is all I've got. I'm just going to do my double XL E2 /R 2d6 plus 6. Double that damage for rage, double that damage for power swing.
Sorry, what?
Double that damage for rage and double that damage for power swing. It's a 17.
Okay, so you already used rage, so it's still active, right?
Yep.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, so rage is still active, and you cut your HP again for power swing.
Yep.
What is that? Is that 15%, right?
Yes.
50% max or 15% current?
It's power swing, so I think it's current. It wouldn't be a good skill if it took it off max. Yeah, if it took it off max every turn.
Okay. Yeah, 15%. What's your current HP?
Not much. I have 58 right now.
So that's not even. That's like 8. The 60 would be 6. Yeah, so do 8 round down.
So yeah, 17 times 2 times 2.
I mean, so Donnie is found a calm within his current situation. He's not necessarily freaking out, but he kind of went under the mentality like, what's happening is happening. I can either freak myself out right now or I can fight my way through it. And he pulls out his volcanic greatsword, which emits a nice glow in the water around him. He like beefs up using his most he gets aggressively angry with his rage again and swings his power swing and slashes and slices into the beast before him. As he's doing that, he notices the glow of the volcanic sword emitted enough light that he can see multiple tentacles spreading out from what's in the center. And he was swiping at the center, which is circular teeth by skin by a circular row of teeth. And it does this like 6 times. He doesn't really know what this beast is. But he knows that unless he gets pretty lucky, it's not gonna end well. And you do like 60 damage. What?
Nice.
As after that happens, the part that he's looking at, just for the glow of the sword is kind of like, you know, like in the middle of the night when you like take a something like red hot and you like swing it through the air, and it like you have that like trail of glow that is behind of like the warm air that it kind of like messes with you, and it looks like there's a glow behind that it left behind. Am I crazy in this, or do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, kind of.
All of a sudden, from where because you swiped at like what you think is what you perceive as the mouth, that glow that's left behind is enough to see, and then what you thought was black now, and even darker, blacker, like something or what, like light just gets swallowed up as it comes past you, and completely like surrounds you, comes through you. Like you feel a pressure against you, and you're being held there by the thing wrapped around your body, as everything just gets completely dissipated in darkness. Like you can't see like your own arm, that dark.
And the light from my greatsword got swallowed up itself.
Yeah, you can't even see your greatsword right now. Like you're holding it, but you can't see it. Did I give you a constitution? A +4 is your constitution. So roll a constitution saving throw.
I mean, it's not super good, but that's great for me.
Oh, okay, there it goes. So Donnie rolled a 12 on his constitution saving throw.
No, I rolled a 17.
No, that's the 2d6.
Oh.
I see rolling d20 +4. That's an 8 +4.
Oh. My screen didn't catch up. Oh, no.
I mean, either way, you failed. You take 19 poison damage.
Ooh, okay.
I'll give it to you. Your turn. So
It's my turn again?
Yeah. So put it in perspective, it's so dark right now that you haven't like you haven't felt yourself like twist away, but you can't even see what you saw the last turn.
Do I still feel that I'm gripped?
Yes, it's around your waist.
There's only one thing to do, and that's to keep swinging. Though the light from Volcanus is gone, I trust it to guide my hands true and swing with a purpose. There's not much else I can trust. I swing again. Power swing for 22 to hit.
All right, so what's your HP?
My HP is currently 31.
So 15%. So take 5 damage.
Okay. And then... So even though I'm roleplay only using Volcanus, do I still roll 46?
Yeah, you hit, sorry.
Okay.
That one hit.
Okay, so 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6, 10 for the one, and then 11 for the other. So 22 times 2 times 2.
Yeah, it feels like you within the darkness you're looking and you can't see anything, but you're like reacting based wholly upon like feel right now. You grab your greatsword extra hard and you swing at that beast's mouth, what you think is the mouth, once again as hard as you can. You feel some resistance, like you're pretty sure you made contact of it, and you get ready for what's next. At this point, you feel a like almost like a growl from the thing. You just feel the vibrations of like a low, that's similar to a feel of a very low sound, or like a low speaking voice, just like with a lot of oomph behind it.
Oh. Looks like I'm leaving an impression.
So does this hit?
Oh, most certainly.
36.
Yep. For
So-
damage?
No, that was just a hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, wait, no. 29 damage.
And I'm unconscious. Or that'll do it. I don't know what you want me to say. I got 26 health.
Okay. Oh, no, actually, like, that is happening. So, you're currently, we'll say grappled. But, like, as... So after the last swing, like, you felt the resistance. You once again feel like you can't see, well, you can't see anything, but you feel yourself being, like, moved through the water as if, like, you weighed nothing. But you're going directly towards where you just swiped at. As you get ready to like fight your way through this thing, and you're moving so fast, and you just feel almost as if like the creature just decided to swallow you whole.
Game over, man. Game over.
That's kind of what happened, but I was trying to think of a nicer way of describing it. But yeah, you get sent straight, like you get pulled forward, and you feel like what you saw was the teeth and the sliminess of like the inside, and yeah, you just feel yourself get just swallowed, and then you not necessarily get forced to give into the darkness, and
like
not
it's
only
like
is,
Matthew McConaughey in Reign of Fire.
not only is your sight black, but like you feel yourself fall into unconsciousness.
Oh man. Well,
insert a monologue here if you feel so much to do so. You still have conscious. You still have
I have a
conscious
question before you
thought.
monologue.
Okay.
Why didn't my elemental get to him and help him?
He was grabbed by the beast before your elemental got to him.
Yeah, but my elemental's a water elemental. It could have easily traveled towards him.
It was. For the
Okay.
sake of narrative, it didn't make it in time.
Okay. Do you?
Okay.
Just a
In
question.
a split second, I try to sort of sync my thoughts with my user interface. I'm hoping Gnomeface gets this. I say, Gnomeface, make sure the name Donnie Danger stays etched into the annals of the Guild of Brockheart for eternity. I went out the way anybody named Danger would. Dangerously.
So let me get this straight. You fall into unconsciousness, and your fleeting thoughts is to literally tell your partner to make sure he tells everyone that I was great.
Yes.
So you fit his character really well.
No, that's spot on. Actually, yeah, I was not ready for that. I mean, sorry if I interrupted. Continue.
Yes. Just basically, Gnomeface, let everybody know how badass I am. And don't let them forget it.
So you try to tell that to him telepathically.
It's
As
user
you
interface.
have your,
I don't
well, you can't use your HUD because you're unconscious.
Yeah.
So
It's my dying thoughts, my last wishes. Whatever becomes of me, maybe this thing spits me on the beach. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is my want, my need in the moment. That I do not be forgotten.
that is your fleeting thought. But yeah, as that happens, we return to Gnomeface, who is technically still flying through the air, where like the ships have gotten pretty far away. Like they're pretty tiny.
Like, am I heading towards the ships or away from the ships?
Oh, you got launched way, like you got thrown, almost like shot out of a cannon away from the ships.
So like this way or this way?
I mean, yes, southeast is fine. That works.
Okay. Phew.
But like, you can barely see the ships at this point.
Yeah, so I'm floating here. I instant message Willow as soon as I'm, coherent enough to do so. I instant message her right away, and I kind of give her, like, I can see like the blips of the ships, right?
Yeah, like they're yeah, it's like looking at ships like far off in the distance when you're standing on a beach. Like that's like they're there, but they're tiny. If you had like binoculars, you'd probably make out what they were. But
I kind of
yeah.
tell her, I'm giving her like a general, I see some blips. I think you're one of them. I'm this way from that blip. And then I'm gonna recast another earthen shield and try to get up out of the water since I am in plate mail and keeping myself up.
Oh, you're still in the air. You haven't even hit the water yet.
Oh, okay. Then I summon an elemental to break my fall as I head towards the water.
Okay. So like the point that you're actually gonna hit the water is beyond the map.
Oh.
So
Well,
do
shit.
you want it to like? Do you want to like it to keep you out of the water, or like as you like go into it, it pushes you back up?
As I'm like going into the water, because I know basic physics. If I hit the water going too fast, I'm gonna fucking break myself. So I wanted to cushion my landing as I'm going into the water.
Okay. So you summon the elemental, and you're so midair. Like the ships are like depleting, like dispersing in front of you. Like what they are just disappearing as you get farther and farther away, because whatever it was just launched you at like a trebuchet.
Yeah.
And so you start going, and in the midair, you're like, I'm gonna. You were smart. You're like, hey, I'm gonna message Willow where I went, so she can swing the ship back around, and come get me.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that, and then as you like turn yourself around and reorient yourself in the direction that you're flying, you see yourself like kind of cruising through at a 45-degree angle coming down towards the water, and you decide to summon an elemental. Be like, that looks like it's gonna hurt. Just start cruising down, and as you're flying like horizontally across it, you see below you a kind of like wave building up and like matching your speed as it coming out of the water. And so you're getting closer, and you're like, this is gonna hurt. And just as you're getting, like, you're just outside the water, I want to say about like 3 feet, you feel like the water come up underneath you and kind of just like fall into the water with you, but enough that it like pushes back upon you, so you slow down and you end up like splashing into the water and then get brought up to the surface. And now you are just currently coasting. You still have your horizontal like momentum, so you're still like you're
Kind of
floating.
like skipping off the water.
Yeah, I'd say you're like, yeah, you're kind of skipping, but like the elemental is below you, so you're not getting the hits every time, but like you're still going like that speed.
Yeah. Okay. So I just got turned into a fucking skipping stone.
Yeah.
That's grand. Fucking great.
And as that happened, your HP was fine. What's your MP at?
78.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what I have left. My max MP is like 100 something.
I figured you'd be a lot less than that.
I meditated like 4 times, if you remember.
Yeah, I still figured you'd be less than that.
And that plus, I always forgot about this, but my meditate does have a passive skill where I get 1 MP per turn. So I actually have been remembering to give myself that.
I don't think that's...
It's in my skill sheet, dude. If I actively use it, it's a D8. Otherwise, I get 1 per turn. If I don't actively use it.
We'll come back to that. But yeah. So essentially that all took a lot out of you. So you just got done skipping, and now you're just kind of like you slow down enough that you're not like skipping off the water, and you're like, and you're kind of just like floating on your back at this point.
Yeah.
Not really anything around you to like hold on to and like float, but you do have your elemental keeping you aloft.
Okay.
Anything particular you want to do?
Message Willow again and, tell her I stopped moving finally. Explain that I have no fucking clue where I am. And then, try to gather up enough energy to create a floating platform so I'm out of the fucking water.
I mean, I'll allow you to do that. So yeah, you You summon what? Earthen Shield?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so you summon like an Earthen Shield, but like try to make it so that you can float on it. And you like get, you did your thing. Like you summon it in the water and the elemental kind of like pushes you up onto it. And like you sit there and you look around, and actually in like the direction you were headed, there's like what looks to be like a resemblance of a shoreline in the distance.
I want to sit on my earthen shield for a bit and kind of recuperate. I was just flung like who knows how fucking far by some strange tentacled entity. So I'm gonna chill for a good half hour. If I don't see a boat approaching, I will then attempt to swim for shore, because I know I can't stay on my floating platform forever.
I will say that you are allowed to have your water elemental literally like just carry you to shore.
Yeah, but the biggest thing besides the rest of the recuperation is I don't know where I am. So I'm giving time to see if Willow catches up to me. If she doesn't,
I'm fine with that part. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to swim to shore. Like, in narrative speaking, I'm literally gonna say, like, the elemental is like holding you above water on this shield and like just carrying you. Like you're gonna roll up and be like a god, like just sitting on the shield that's like 2 feet out of the water.
I'm actually perfectly okay with that since I am wearing full plate mail.
All right. So that's where we're gonna leave our adventures tonight. They came across a pirate ship that was in the water, and they successfully like took care of it. But while that was happening, another pirate ship, or what they believe was a pirate ship, showed up next to them. But the uneasy feeling that Gnomeface had this entire time, as he kept feeling bumps in the water, was not just within him. Neither one of them noticed that the captain was yanked off the ship during that fight. But would it have mattered? Donnie ended up trying to heroically jump onto the fleeing ship, but that was just to his demise. Gnomeface, with his quick thinking, ended up saving himself if only for just a moment. But the beast of the sea decided to spare him. Donnie, unluckily, was not so fortunate, as he ended up not only just falling into the water, but plummeted a decent amount and was surprisingly immediately grabbed and pulled towards this sunken beast, or this watery beast, where he fought tooth and nail with his everlasting breath and was to believe that he was swallowed whole by the beast, where he fell into unconsciousness, to be determined where that is, or where he is from now on. Gnomeface, meanwhile, was flung like miles away from where they were fighting the ships, as the ships were just a speck in the distance. He, using his magical powers and his quick thinking, ended up allowing himself to not get knocked unconscious by the water, and casually caught himself and just is now floating, waiting to see if the ship will rescue him, or if he's gonna have to make the trip to what looks to be like a shoreline in the distance. Find out next time what happens, I guess, with Gnomeface, and if Donnie comes back on this episode of the Guild of Brockheart. Any final words before I hit?
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz.
Good point. Excellent point there.
see where this goes. It's very intriguing.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week.